Hello, how are we doing? Happy Sunday. Hoping I can get this filmed and up today. Got 5 hours, that should be fine. I'm hoping to do 3 videos today. 1, this one. 2, if I can work out how to get a TikTok that's not a duet filmed on my phone, so as I can show you what I'm trying to recreate. I'm going to do a makeup look, which I'm hopefully will be short enough to go on TikTok and on here, bonus video. And then a health update, because you guys asked for it. I put up on, I think it was Friday, 4 options for a video, and they were the top 2, because I've got some good news. But the winner of the vote was the bag haul. So apart from one, they're all Vinted bargains that I've purchased over a bit of time, probably the last 6 months, maybe a bit longer, but they deserve seeing. So I'm going to start with, do you remember a few weeks ago I met the lovely Jane Wilkes? God, my glasses are filthy. Met the lovely Jane Wilkes, and we went to, if you saw my quick video, a little shop called Tough Tarts. Hello, if you're watching, you're probably not, but hello. So yeah, I bought a bag then, and I did say I would show you what it was, and never got round to it because, you know, health issues, all that other good stuff, it's just what happens. So I thought I'd show you today, and it is, you guys are not ready for this. It's very quirky, but it's so cool. It's this little chap. Now, obviously the whole hardware's gold. I'm not really a gold person, but I'm not going to argue, because I've used this bag a couple of times and it's been a talking point as well as a feature. So obviously it has the long strap, which unfortunately that's as long as it extends. So I can wear it crossbody, but it sits kind of high. It's not a problem if I'm in my wheelchair, that's fine. It's a telephone and a bag. So we'll do, well, it's a bag. It's a bag. It's got one, there's no pockets, there's nothing special inside. It is just a bag. It's got quite a bit of space. It's got quite a bit of space. It has a clip on the top, which, if you notice, it's got some buttons. Now, somebody said they saw, I can't remember who it was, but they said, oh my God, we saw this woman answering her phone through a bag. And I'm like, I don't care where it is, I want one. And I found one. So this little contraption, I've had to buy an adapter. So it comes with an auxiliary cable, but because most phones don't have that anymore, I have got an auxiliary to USB Type-C that I connect, and it connects into my phone like so. This is my work phone, but it has the same connector. And then you pop your phone in the bag, and if somebody rings you, you can answer it by pressing the little button in here and having a proper telephone conversation. And I'm not kidding, I took it into work and someone was like, oh, don't be stupid. I went, we're going to try it. So I connected my personal phone to the bag. I went in another room and I rang it, and I showed them before how to answer, and they were like, that is so cool. It's a gimmick, it's a thing, but you know what? It's a bit of fun, and sometimes in life you just have to have a bit of fun. So yeah, that's what it is. Obviously the buttons on the front are just aesthetic, they don't work, but it is really cool. If you're busy and you're out and you don't want to keep scrabbling around for your phone, you can just answer. Yeah, alright, I liked it. I thought it was fun. Leave me alone. So that was a new one. That cost me £30, I think. And yeah, it's a bit of fun. So my bags off Vinted. Where do I start? I think I'm going to start with the first one I purchased, which is this buddy. Now this didn't come with a dust bag, not all of them do, some of them do, but I can tell you that every single one of these bags that I've purchased is genuine. Now on Vinted they have an option for you to get an item verified, so if it's got like a little thing at the bottom saying item verification, you can pay an extra £10 on the cost of your purchase when you buy it. And if it's designer and you just want to make sure it's designer, then you can send it off. The seller will send it to the verification site. They will approve it, they will give you a certificate and say yes it's genuine and send it to you. And if it's not genuine, then they take up a case with Vinted on your behalf and it's all dealt with and you get your money back or whatever. It's really cool. This was the first one I purchased. Now for me, I know what I'm looking for in a bag. I know what I'm looking for when it comes to designer bags, not just in what I like in aesthetic, but what to look for. So there are certain things in certain designers where they have holographic tags. Most of them are serial numbered these days. I had somebody point out a Louis Vuitton bag to me going, oh, you'll love this. And I went, yeah, the inside was never that colour and they never did that pattern. So I kind of know what I'm looking for. So I've never used the Vinted verification. But this bag I saw and I'm so glad I got it when I did. So this is a 1984, I believe. So I think this is what they now term vintage. God, I feel old. Mulberry bag, and this is the Roxanne. Now I bought this thinking it's fab for work. It's got a bit of buckles, it's got a bit of stud work, it's a textured patent leather, it has an adjustable strap which is also magnetic across the top, which is really handy. These are magnetic as well and adjustable, but I still got the packaging in these because I don't use the front pockets. Inside it has a lovely double thick leather strap, and inside it is a very big tote bag. You will see that it has a big pocket in the back. Ooh, lip balm, that's always handy. What else have I got in here? Oh, a glasses case and pin badge. Excellent. Not glasses case, glasses. I'll need this. And the lip balm that I was looking for. So that's kind of handy. Thank you, bag. You will also see it has the mulberry tag and the signature mulberry silver tag on it with the serial number on the back. It also has on the side the big mulberry label, and I love it. Now, why am I glad I got this bag? So I bought this bag for £60, which, you know, some people might still think is a bit expensive. I'm not quite sure what happened there. My phone decided it was going to stop recording, freeze me. But anyway, I bought this on Vinted for £60. Now, like I said, most people will go, oh, it's still a bit expensive. These retail at least 10 times that amount. I'm not kidding. This particular one, I saw a very similar one. It was, I like this kind of grey black, I like it. But it's just the effect on it is actually black. I saw one very similar. It was more of a plain black rather than this textured patent, and it was £485. This was 60 because right here, I mean, it would take a blind man to see. Right here, I would never have seen it. There is a tiny, tiny tear, like tiny. That's my little fingernail. Hole in the coating. It's not even on the leather. It's the coating that's on the leather. If you look very carefully, it's the coating. Apologies for the noise. I've got my fan on and the other half is hoovering. So that's the bit that's towards me. You'd never see it. But these bags suddenly became very, very popular because, as always, when a celebrity gets their hands on something, starts wearing it, starts getting papped wearing it, the prices go up. Same with my Tom Ford perfume. The minute Harry Styles went, I wear that one, skyrocketed in price. These have become so expensive now. The cheapest one I have found was about £300, and it wasn't even this type, it was a different type. So Alexa Chung, thank you very much. She had the smaller Roxanne, the half size, which had the double pockets and the straps. I think these straps continue up and become the handles. She bought one, it was 1984 mini Roxanne, and suddenly they were everywhere. So I grabbed this one when I saw it because I knew the prices were going to go up, and I love it. And I don't care that it doesn't come with a dust bag because I bought my own because I'm organised. So I'm just going to pop this one away, only because I don't want the kitty bobbles coming up and chewing it. And I'll get on to the next one. So the next one I purchased, I believe, was actually from the Griffin. And that was this one. This is a Versace Jeans Couture. And again, not my normal type of bag. However, I bought the boots. I bought Versace Couture jeans boots, brand new, off Vinted, never been worn, for £90. Plain black combat style boots with a strap with a buckle that matches the one on this bag, the kind of signature Versace gold buckle, which is this one. The Griffin bought me this one for my birthday. Again, the gold hardware I'm not a lover of, but gold matches my boots. Got a belt with a gold buckle, going for a vibe, you know what I mean? So this one, this again is a magnetic. I've still got all the packaging in these because this is how I store them. So you have a big-ish pocket at the front. You have another, get rid of the packaging, pocket in the back, and that's the label that came with it. It was still attached to the bag. It had never been used. It has its authentication number on it, so I keep that in the back of the bag, back there. It also has its label, but I can't get in to show you the label because it is down in the bag, and it also has the Versace Jeans Couture fabric label inside. Middle pocket, more packaging, and more packaging. Middle pocket, so this also has another zip pocket and the gold Versace Jeans Couture label inside. This one I think was the most expensive out of all the ones I've got here today, and like I said, it was a birthday present, and I don't know how much these retail for originally, but they're not cheap. This one also has a little pocket at the back, which has got another glasses cloth. Well, that's handy to have at least, and some rubbish, we'll get rid of that. What's it got in here? Oh, all the rubbish. Excuse me one moment. Right, so it has a little pocket at the back, so if you were travelling you could put your passport in there, crossbody bag, keep it close. The strap extends, so you can have it as a shoulder bag, or it's got this really cool thing where you can undo the strap and you can do the poppers up on top. So it's got little poppers here that you can, she says you can, I've done it, clip into place, and you can have a longer strap on it, or you can undo the poppers, pull the strap down and do the poppers up at the sides, like so. So I will just do that so as I can put it back where it was. Good little bag. I've worn it mainly as an evening bag. I wore it on my birthday because it came before my birthday. and this one was £125, but again it was a gift, so it was free. Girl math. Yeah, and again, it hadn't been used. It's a great little bag. Bit of a showstopper because of the buckle. Again, I would have loved if it was silver, but Versace jeans don't do silver, so I'm just going to have to suck it up and live with the gold. But it was a fabulous birthday present. I've not had any issues with using it. The size is pretty good. I can get my blood test kits and just the essentials that I need. I can get into the bag ready for when I go out. And yeah, it's a nice evening-y handbag. I have used it for work a couple of times, and it's pretty chunky, and I kind of like that. It's also got a tag. The zips have got the Versace Jeans Couture stamp, and it's got a double leather tag on that side to pull the zip, which is also quite nice, especially when you're like me and you struggle with zips at the moment. My hands haven't been very good since I came out of hospital, and small zips and things are a problem, so to be able to use the tag is perfect. So that is my Versace. Again, sadly this didn't come with a dust bag, or did it? Is this the dust bag, or is this one of the ones from my boots? I can't remember. It might be one of the ones from my boots, because my boots came in 2 different dust bags in the box. But that's the Versace. I then treated myself with the money that my parents gave me for my birthday, because I'm a bag whore. What can I say? I love my bags. So this is a genuine Dolce & Gabbana, D&G, whichever you'd like to say, but definitely Dolce & Gabbana. And I purchased this one for £50. I asked the couple, they run a vintage boutique on Vinted, and I messaged them and went, I love that bag, it's unique, I want it, I'm not getting paid till Friday because it was on my birthday, etc. Could you please reserve it for me? And they went, of course. And Friday came round and I purchased it, and then I replenished my money from my birthday money from my parents. Now, it's not in the best of conditions, but then it's an older bag. But when I say it's not in the best of conditions, it's only on the handles, which, again, I'm not bothered. And it is this beautiful medicine style bag. So, the bad points. On the inside, just where the leather is sealed, has worn away on one handle. The other handle is still in pretty good nick. But that is going to happen with any bag where you're using the handles, touching them. You know, you're always going to get that kind of wear over time. It has this big silver Dolce & Gabbana D&G tag, and it is a chunky bag with studs down the front and studs on the back. But I love this because it is like an old style doctor's bag with, you have to have the top of it flat together, but it's got 2 clips that feed in, and then you literally have a pocket at the back, the Dolce & Gabbana stamp on the leather, and lots of packaging, which I'm not going to pull out because it gets everywhere. But it is just one big open bag, and then just to close it again, just make sure that the flaps are together and straight. I tend to hold it in the middle if I'm, and then you clip it in, and the same on the other side, and it's fabulous. It sits nicely on the end, on the arms of my wheelchair, although having heard that in my local area an elderly lady in a wheelchair had her bag sliced off and taken whilst in her wheelchair going home. Disgusting behaviour, whoever you are, absolutely disgusting. I do like to have those thicker straps that I can keep hold of. I can put this on my lap, it's not a problem. If I'm in my wheelchair, I'll tend to hold it on my lap, or it's on the arm of the chair, which you can't pull in both directions because of the way the arm is done. And then I will put my hand on it or my arm across it, or it will be on the other side where my whirligig thing is, joystick, so you can't get to it really. it's not the safest bag for getting into. We could get into it quite easily, you know, someone could unclip it and get into it. So I do tend to not use this one if I'm going out on my own, or if I'm not going somewhere like work where nobody would touch my stuff. But yeah, it's a fab little bag. I love it. I do love it. It's got the Dolce & Gabbana on the clips as well, and these little tabs. And it's just, for 50 quid, absolutely fabulous. And a little bit unique. Oh, how many more? We got 2 left. We got 2 left, and I don't know what order to do them in right now. But I'm hoping one of them has got my other lip balm in it. I bought a lip balm, and I have no idea where it is. And it's really annoying because it's a really good one. If anyone's tried Burt's Bees lip balm, it's the salted caramel, but it tastes like coffee, and I'm kind of here for it. So these 2 I bought in the same week, so I'm going to leave the bargain one, because that's going to be I feel it's going to be the Marmite bag of the group. I feel everyone's going to go, oh, they're nice, oh, I like that. Maybe not the gold, oh, but I like that. The last one's going to be an absolute Marmite. Now, I love it, my best friend loves it, my partner loves it, and I've had somebody at work go, don't like that. It's Marmite. So I'm going to go with this one. This one I had on my Vinted favourites for months. Months and months and months and months. And originally I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. And then I bought another bag. Oh, I'm missing a bag. I don't know where that one is. There is another bag, I'll show you another time. But I bought a Coach bag as well, nice kind of tote bag. But we had a bit of a clear out yesterday, and things aren't where they're meant to be at the moment, so I don't know where that one is. But I had this one on my list, on my favourites, and I was like, oh, I don't know if it's really me, I don't know if I'm going to use it. And then she put it up for 30 quid, and I went, sod it, I'm having it. So it came in this beautiful dust bag. So it is a Ralph Lauren. And it's this one. So if you watch me on Instagram, or follow me on Instagram I should say, you would have seen this with, I did a couple of pictures after I'd had my hair done, and I had on a black leather jacket, a black and white striped sleeve jumper, black leggings, boots, and this one. I've worn this for work quite smartly. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. It comes with this big Ralph Lauren, or Lauren Ralph Lauren, whichever one it is, tag. And the woman was saying it's so cheap because apparently the handles, one of them has been restitched. And I'm like, okay, I think it's this one. So this one, you'll see the stitching's quite uniformed all the way down, and this one's not quite as clear. Is anyone going to inspect the stitching on a handle? Probably not. Do you walk past somebody in the street and go, oh, let me just check the stitching on that jacket, love? You don't do it. So no one's going to know except me and you guys watching, and you're not going to tell. It has a very unique pocket on the front, which has a magnetic piece, and I've just checked, I've had a bookmark in there. I will show you this wonderful bookmark that the lovely Jane Wilkes made for me. Thank you very much, Miss Jane. It's wonderful. I just forgot to take it out of my bag. It has some little tassels, so we love that. Thank you, Jane. That's now with my book collection. So yeah, it has this little pocket on the front, which is nice and deep. You can put, again, I suppose if you're travelling, you could put your passport in there if you wanted to. It's not really a pocket I'm going to use much, because it's quite flat and I don't want to put anything bulky in there like my keys. It has the stripe design around the edges, so it's back and front, and the silver hardware. Again, one of them needs cleaning. I need to do that. That's just a glue issue where it's old. So it has a big zip again with the Ralph Lauren tag, and again a pulley tag, which is great. And then massive compartment inside. It fits my laptop for work. We have 2 pockets, one of which has the Ralph Lauren card. It has Ralph Lauren stamped lining, and in this side another big zipped pocket. Now this zip pocket doesn't do up all the way across, but again it's because the handle has been fixed and it's been stitched through and glued through, and I can't zip the pocket up. But you know what, it's not a massive problem. It's inside the bag, it's there. I paid 30 quid for a Ralph Lauren bag. I'm not going to complain too much. Outside of the bag, absolutely beautiful. You would never tell that there's anything wrong with it, and the handle that has been fixed is on the back anyway, so again it's not in your face, it's not at the front. There's a little bit of wear where they have fixed it, but you know what, that's going to last me the rest of my life, rest of my working life at least, for carrying my laptop. It's leather, so when it rains it's waterproof, and it's a lovely bag, and I'm really glad I got it. Originally I think the price was about £60, but when it dropped to 30, I'm like, okay, I'll take you, I'll have you now. It was meant to be. So we have that one, and we are at the last bag now. Probably be very glad because I've been waffling on for a while. So the last one that I've got with me is this one, and this came in this bag with another bag inside it, with the bag inside that one. So this is a waterproof carry bag, and if you know your designers, you've recognised the colour and who it is. But this is my new Prada, and again it is the Marmite bag. It is the Marmite bag. So in this fabulous waterproof bag we have a very soft Prada Milano dust bag. Oh, it's so soft, it's so nice. I love this dust bag. And inside we have a bag that is going to split all of you. But I will tell you now, it is made of the softest leather you have ever come across. It's a very intriguing design, and it is just great for work. It's one of those bags. What I wanted was, a lot of my bags are quite dressy, so they're good for work, but they're not casual bags. And I've recently bought, I was going to show it today, but it's downstairs with all my stuff in it. I've recently bought the nylon quilted crossbody from Kurt Geiger, the all black one, kind of shaped a bit like my Prada one, but it's like a TARDIS. I can get so much stuff in it, it's great. Test kit, tablets, keys, 2 phones if I'm on call, lip button, you name it, it's in there. So I wanted a bag that was a bit more casual, a bit more sling it on with a pair of jeans and leggings and not worry kind of bag. And sorry, I'm looking to see if my lip balm's in here, which it's not, which I'm gutted. I don't know where that's gone. And I'm just going to go on with it. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you. It is this one. It is a soft bucket bag style with a large oblong base. It has the Prada rubber tag and grey canvas straps, and that's where I think people are going to go, oh, I don't like that. No, you don't like that. I love it. And I showed it to my best friend and I went, what do you think? And she went, oh, I really like that, so I got it. Well, I didn't. She said she really liked it because I was like, I like it, but I don't know why I like it. Is it because it looks cool and casual? Sling it on with a leather jacket and a pair of jeans and off you go kind of thing. Or do I like it because it's Prada? You know, you kind of have that, is it just the label? But I looked at it and she was like, no, I really like it. And she looked at all the photographs and she went, it's really good. So I was chatting to the woman about it. I was looking at what size it was. I can fit my, if you go back to my old post-hospital health videos, my little medical bag fits in the bottom of here. So if I'm going out for a long day, I could put everything I need in this bag and not have to worry. Awesome. It has a singular, listen to that, popper to open it. But what I like is that the straps, they look a bit odd when it's together. Let me show you. So the straps go through here and then through another loop. And most of the time they just go on, they get attached to the bag, but they're not attached to the bag. The loop is attached to the bag, which is different from the do-up. So these are totally adjustable. You could have it as a smaller bag, longer straps down the front. You could have it as a shoulder bag, which is what I've been doing. But they go through another hoop on both sides, which looks a bit odd, until you open the bag and you realise it's to give you all the space in the world to open the bag up. So when you've got it closed, it does that and it shuts the bag. And when you open it, it has that bucket bag effect of just having this massive opening, which is brilliant. So inside on the front you have a zip pocket, which is brilliant. It's huge, like massive. I could lose my phone, my keys and my wallet in there without too much difficulty. And on the back of the bag, the same, it has another big zip pocket. So two secure zipped pockets. And of course, your Prada serial numbers and details. And I kind of love it. And I was chatting to, like I said, my best friend about it, and I'm like, it's expensive, because it was. And we were chatting about it, and she said, well, if you really like it, it's not, never seen it before, if you really like it, do it, and then put the money back in your savings. So I was umming and ahhing about it, and the woman had it up at 130. Now this bag retails at, I have no idea how much, something around 699-ish, I think. So it's about a £700 bag, and she wanted 130 for it. And I'm like, I don't know, it's still a lot of money. Then she dropped it to 110, and I'm like, I don't know, I still don't know. It's still a lot of money, I'll think about it. That was on the Thursday, a few weeks ago. So on the Thursday, I'm looking at it, and I was still chatting to her about it, going, can I get the measurements again? So she gave me all the measurements, she went through it all, she was really lovely. And then on the Monday morning, she messaged me and she went, sorry to bother you, but I'm selling my stuff because I'm leaving the country and I don't use this bag. I've not used it since I bought it. It's been sat in storage, and she said, I think I might have used it once, and then my partner bought me a mulberry bag and I've not used it since. So I'm leaving the country on Saturday. This is my last day of posting everything, doing all my errands in town, and then I'm packing up and putting things in storage, and I'm leaving. We're emigrating. It's yours for £70. So as I hit pay, £70 for a Prada bag that's worth 700, I will take it. It's beautiful. I don't care who doesn't like it. This for me, for a casual, I'm just going shopping but I want a big bag because I'm going to be out all day and I need to take my meds, rather than having to take 2 or 3 different bags or leave my meds in the van, which I don't like doing. I can just put it all in there. It's all on me. If I need it, it's there. I'm so happy. I mean, I cannot express to you how soft and beautiful the leather is on this bag. but I'm a happy girl. And that's my latest Prada. Like I said, I do have a Coach one. I just can't remember where I've put it at the moment. I think it's in the wardrobe. I'm not sure. Oh, it is. I rearranged it. That's why. That's why I can't find it. And I've also bought for £12, a Steve Madden black and white duffel bag, which is amazing. It's my kind of going away for the weekend bag, shove everything in it. It was the bag I took for the wedding. So I just literally carried makeup and wash kit and everything in it, and a few clothes, and it was amazing. So those have been my purchases for the last couple of months. Like I said, I have got a Coach one. I did buy my Steve Madden bag, and I've bought some new bits and pieces that have not been very expensive. I bought a Steve Madden bag from TK Maxx that was very cheap. But those have been my Vinted bargains. So if you do like designer stuff, you know, I've got a designer bag up for sale that I like, but I don't use very often. I'm probably going to put a couple of others up there. So M.Raven is my tag on Vinted. So if you want to come and find me, come and see what I'm selling. I have got a load of stuff to go up for sale. Some kids stuff from my teddy bear. I've got some designer stuff, some not designer stuff, some accessories, even some Killstar bits I think still I keep finding are ready to go for sale. I just need to find the time to do it. It's probably a Good Friday job because the Griffin's going to be out. So if you are on Vinted and you fancy having a look at anything I've got for sale, then go and have a look. There's not much up there at the moment. I've got 2 items, bag and a dress, but there will be some more going up over the Easter holiday. Hit me up if you want anything. I've also got some makeup palettes going up. I need to do another sort out after last week's video of what palettes I actually want to keep. So that was my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which was your favourite bag. I'm torn because I love them all. I do love the Dolce & Gabbana. I think that's brilliant. That kind of medicine bag, very different from anything I've seen anyone carry. My Prada I love for a casual weekend. Yeah, let me know down in the comments which was your favourite. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give us a like and subscribe, goes a long way. I'd love to have more of you in the family. If you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, please do. My subscribing level seems to have plateaued for a long time, and yeah, I'd love to have some more members that I can chat to. Not on Patreon, but I do have Ko-fi or coffee or whatever you want to call it, so you'd like to buy me a coffee. None of my videos are monetised. I don't think ever my videos will ever be monetised. So if you do enjoy them, feel if you'd like to buy me a coffee, then off you go. Mine is a cappuccino, thank you very much. Yes, other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I will catch up with you in the next video.